Welcome, everyone, to the original conference championship game. There's simply nothing quite like the intensity when an SEC title is on the line. All the legendary players, the epic moments who have made their mark on this occasion. The intensity is simply unmatched. Can't wait for this one. We're going to be treated to not just a top 10 matchup, but a battle for a conference championship and an automatic bid to the college football playoff with the first round bye that goes with it. So a lot at stake here. As we'll see the number 8 team in the country, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the third-ranked team, the Tennessee Volunteers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Trying to catch the defense with the draw. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. The back just had no chance there. The defense is all over the draw play to stop him behind the line.
Yeah, I don't know if they were tipped off or what, but they weren't fooled at all. You could tell the defense was dialed into exactly what was coming and made the tackle.
The loss on first down. It's second and long from the 22. Back to throw. It's Rivera. Quick throw, testing the middle. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Going the other way. Can they stop him? Return, a pick six. Touchdown, Tennessee. And they'll set up for the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start at the 25. Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick six in the last possession. It's a 1-yard gain, second and 9 coming up.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that point.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Again, he's just trapped and sacked in the pocket.
Great call here going with that nickel defense, giving you more speed on the field on that third down and long. Nowhere to go. Gave the defensive line plenty of time to come up with that sack. Now it's fourth down and long.
And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Line getting set up. It's a first down play. And the back gets the football. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. And the Volunteers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Here's that defense shifting again. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Fires it to the wideout. He pulls it in for a big gain. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Vols. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Georgia offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Breaking free at the 35. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Chris, a really good job here by this back to be able to find that hole and pick up the yards for this first down. And boy, Georgia's had some good backs over the years, and this young man is living up to that tradition today.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Ending off on the draw play. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring second inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. To the air, it's Rivera. The pocket breaking down. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they got him for a sack.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? Caught over the middle. It's Daniels. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Throws it to the right. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. He'll move his sticks. More than enough for a first down. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. The quarterback's got it on the option. Pitches to the back. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. Picks up a gain here. They'll stop him just a few inches short of the first down mark.
Wow, the defense prevented them from getting the first down. How about that? Nice job of holding their point there at the defensive line. They came close to getting the first, but the defense deserves credit. Now we've got 4th and inches.
Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decided to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did.
They're going to run it. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be...
Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Tackled after a short return to the 19, but a huge takeaway in the red zone.
Chris, I think I could hear him calling out blocks after that pick. Or was it the defensive coordinator next door up here in the booth? Either way, they were looking to score after coming up with that interception. The offense, if they did anything right, it was keeping them out of the end zone.
And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Gives it to the back. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Here's the 2nd down play. To the air, it's Rivera. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
And a nice drive going here, but now it's 3rd down and long. Bringing pressure. And he cannot escape the defense with a sack.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
No problem. Knocks it right through.
Yeah, I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Looking to scramble. Looks like he's going to run it. Second down play coming up. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Second down, they're going to throw it. Goes to his right side there for the completion. The gain is enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40.
Boy, great throw and a first down for Tennessee, and they are in business. This quarterback is playing well, and, you know, Chris, they are able to recruit the nation when it comes to quarterback play because of the history and tradition they have. Started really with Peyton Manning, but has worked its way through. Think about T. Martin, won the national title in '98. Hendon Hooker, what he did a few years ago. Go back to Josh Dobbs. Well, they've got some great quarterbacks that have played here.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Linebackers making some adjustments now. A pre-snap motion from the offense. Looking to pass here on second down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. And the wideout goes in motion. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. And the pass is incomplete. But the defender a little too aggressive here. That should result in a first down. And the Vols getting set on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. On the move, looking deep. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, the defense does a really good job of getting that initial pressure on the quarterback, but this is what he can do. His athletic ability and his legs gets him away from the pressure. He buys some time, and I love how he keeps his eyes downfield. He's not scrambling to run. He's scrambling to make a big play with his arm, just unable to connect with the receiver downfield, but good effort and a good play.
Crucial 3rd down play coming up. They're trying to run it with the option. He'll pitch it. They've got him behind the line. The option fools no one. The Volunteers will come to the line to run the hurry up. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the catch, and the offense will keep this drive going. No stopping, and takes it all the way. Touchdown, Volunteers. The extra point makes the lead 18 now. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Now they get set to kick it away. Gets off a squib kick. It'll be fielded by one of the upright. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Important 2nd down play coming up. They'll feed the back again. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Will that holding penalty be a drive killer? Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Looking downfield. It's Rivera. Lets it go quickly. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? And the junior gets home, making a sack there.
If this team can hold on today and win, this pass rush deserves all the credit in the world. They have gotten after this quarterback so many times. Really, every time the opposing offense does something positive, it feels like a sack just stops any progress.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, that's the drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to this big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Defense is coming after him. The pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack.
There's a nice sack by this defense, something that they've been looking for. They've been on their heels most of this football game. That time they were able to get after the quarterback and bring him down. Let's see if that can provide a bit of a spark. See if they can get a little bit of momentum going their way.
Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Extending the play now. Breaks loose at the 40. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
And it's incomplete on the throwaway. You find anybody open, brings up a 2nd down now. 2nd down here, time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. Running back has it on a screen now. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss. It's the 2-minute warning. We've got a blowout developing here before halftime.
The offensive line does everything they can to try to protect the quarterback, to give him enough time to find an open receiver. But there's nobody there downfield. He ends up throwing it to the back. But how about the speed of this defense? Now you're looking at a 3rd down.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's 3rd down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The Vols come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Off play action, he's looking to throw. He's running out of time here. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
8th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. A pop pass on the jet sweep. He's not going to get the 1st down. It's 4th down now. The Volunteers will come to the line on 4th down looking to convert. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. So on 4th down now, out comes the field goal unit. Knocks that one right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. So they settle for 3, and now the kickoff. We'll see if the opposing offense has enough time to answer before halftime. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee, and they bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead, or play it safe. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. So just one play, and they're just shy of midfield now. Off the play fake on first down. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. They're going to have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
Trying to extend the play. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on.
Well, that's going to go down as an incompletion, obviously, but I like that the quarterback showed his ability to escape, broke loose from the pocket, and put the ball on a string. But he just wasn't able to come up with that completion.
Breaks loose at the 40. Tackle is finally made, but it's down at the 28-yard line. The Bulldogs toss him to the line to run the hurry-up. First down, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. That's a dangerous throw. It falls incomplete, but this defense almost had a second interception today.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Second down after the incompletion. Back to pass. It's Rivera. Quarterback looking to scramble. He makes the grab. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up for first down and goal.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
First and goal. A good chance to chip away at the lead before halftime. Receiver in motion now. First and goal. Handoff. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
They've been in the red zone 3 times and have 3 points to show for it. And they punch it in here on second and goal. And he'll set up to throw. Caught near the goal line. Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. Looking for the end zone, but not complete.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points, but they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Bulldogs will kick this away to begin the second half. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Frontier's high-tempo offense is back out on the field. And this offense trying to build in a very impressive first-half performance, trying to stretch the lead right away here in the third. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Finds a man to the left, big catch downfield. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
It was a 1st and 10 play. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Fights off a defender. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
You know, the good thing about this play is it's not an explosive play, but it really gives you a chance now to be able to pick up a first down here on this next play.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Takes the ball and heads to the left side. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
But he's brought down out at the 46.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Play action fake, looking to throw. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. That's now going to bring up 3rd down. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. The pass rush closing in. Brought down to the 47, and that will move the sticks.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Fights through a tackle. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. The Vols will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they've been able to defend this style of play moving forward.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Pressure is coming. Running out of time in the pocket. And all day to throw, but eventually they swallow him up. A sack.
Now the defense goes with that nickel, gives him more speed on the field, and I think they did a nice job of taking every option this quarterback had, nowhere to go with the football, and eventually they get the sack.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They moved it last time, but settled for a chip shot, looking to find the end zone this time. Dropping back, it's Rivera. Caught quickly. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Getting set. Here's second down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. He'll take a deep shot here. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Touchdown, Bulldogs. It was a foot race, and he won it.
Boy, we see more and more of this in college football. You get the right guy in that slot that can win the one-on-one matchups. You take some chances. Here they got the matchup that they wanted and hit it for the touchdown.
Automatic on the PAT. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. So some of that first half lead is gone. This game has gotten tighter. There's some urgency now in this possession. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
In college football today, the quarterbacks get rid of the ball often so fast that this is a great example for young players on the defensive line. If you can't get to the quarterback, watch their eyes and try to get your hands up so when the ball comes, you can knock it away.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. The pre-snap motion from the offense. They'll look to throw it here on second down. The pocket breaking down. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
The middle linebacker is the quarterback of the defense. This time, the coordinator decides to blitz him, and it works. Good job by bringing him, getting to the quarterback.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance, but he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
Fair catch made at the 40. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. A pop pass on the jet sweep. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the +47.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Game makes it second and medium. Looking to pass. It's Rivera. Makes a quick grab. Some hard running there through a tackle. That's a big hit at the end, but he earned a fresh set of downs.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Receiver makes the catch. He's ruled down after the catch, but it's enough for a first down. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Bringing pressure. Looks like Georgia will have the first down.
I really like this call by this offense on second and short. Looking to maybe take a shot downfield. Nobody is open, so instead, he's able to just tuck it, run, and pick up a nice first down.
Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. Dropping back. It's Rivera. He's moving out of the pocket. Scrambling. Now he'll make the throw. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. This time a completion. Touchdown, Dogs. And the comeback continues. This will be fun. Strange things happen when the conference championship trophy is on the line. One possession game, 4th quarter. Who's going to step up?
So here's the deal. Your defense just gave up a touchdown. And all of a sudden, we got a game. What will your offense do to be able to secure a victory? You want to win a championship? Go out and earn it.
Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Now it's second down here. Movement here from the tight end. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Second down, looking to throw it. Defense is coming after him. And he's got his man open downfield. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. Finally brought down to the 12. An explosive play puts him in great scoring position.
Boy, just a great job by this quarterback of being able to put this ball up into the air to give his receiver a chance to time that up perfectly for a huge gain for the offense.
Linebacker shifting around now. And he just throws the ball away there and lives to play another down. That's a smart choice on first down. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And the wideout goes in motion. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. But they tackle him after just a 2-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 8. to stop here, trying to force a field goal attempt. Back to throw again. He's running out of time here. And it's caught. Touchdown, Tennessee. But they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Extra point up and good, so the lead is 12 here in the fourth quarter. Getting set to kick the ball off now. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Quick catch over the middle.
Well, you get some positive yards in the opening play of this drive. They need 2 touchdowns, so anything to move them closer to that first touchdown is always going to be good.
Looking downfield, it's Rivera. And the senior making a disruptive impact play. Dogs looking to run some tempo here. On third down, he drops to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. It's a highlight reel diving catch there. Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
I love to see this team fighting the way they are. Picking up a first down on that third down shows you they still believe. They still think they got a shot to come back and compete in this game.
And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
Tackle made after the completion. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. Shotgun formation here on third down. He's looking deep here. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up 4th.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Trying for a 4th down completion. He's going to take off here. He's hit as he throws it. The pass is incomplete. The defense holds on 4th down, and they'll take over.
Well, I don't blame the offensive coordinator here. It's the right thing to do down a couple scores. They just didn't execute.
And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession. Right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Throws to the tight end. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. Just runs through a man. A mismatch. Touchdown, Vols. This offense is still clicking. This passing game is on fire. The quarterback cannot be stopped. With the conference championship on the line, he's delivering.
Yeah, he's in sync right now with his wide receivers. But, man, my attention seems to be more on the defense. What in the world are they thinking? You can't just allow this quarterback to sit back there and throw. You've got to be able to put pressure on him, or he's going to continue to throw touchdown after touchdown.
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Defense got a big 4th down stop in the last possession. Let's see what happens here. That's reeled in. It's Tuggle. That's good for first down yardage. They'll spot it at the 37. We've reached the 2-minute warning here. This offense needing to score and then get the football back. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? To throw, it's Rivera. He's escaping the pocket now. Looking right. This one caught.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Finds an open target on the left side. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain in that play. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Going to chuck it again. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
And he pulls in the catch. Explosive play. The game moves the ball all the way to the 30. Dogs come to the line in the hurry-up. 1st down, looking to throw the football. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open.
Now the offense is taking advantage of the defense kind of sitting back with this lead. That's back-to-back plays of big yards. You know, it's a bend but don't break mentality from this defense, but they might want to reevaluate because this offense is moving the ball too quickly down the field.
And they'll stop him after a short gain. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Offense looking to throw the ball. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear-hole. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
And it's picked off in the end zone. It's a short return, but a takeaway for this defense.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the 2nd half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a 1st down.
Really nice run by the back, but I want to give credit to the offensive line there. They were able to pave the way for the 1st down.
The senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. A huge gain across midfield, all the way to the 40-yard line. Wow, what a tremendous run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves champions of the SEC. That's one of the most difficult titles to earn in this sport. And now with the playoff looming, we can find out how they fare against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.